How to control your thoughts. Do you find yourself stuck in a loop of overthinking a particular scenario over and over again? Or perhaps you find yourself locked in a cycle of negative thoughts where you are overcome with emotions of fear, anger, sadness, or frustration. And although you try to let go of such heavy thoughts and emotions, it would seem as if your mind had total control over you. It could feel literally hard to stop the cycle of thoughts. Sometimes you may notice that the more you try to stop the thoughts, the stronger they become. In such cases, your thoughts and your emotions can seem to dominate your mind, keeping you trapped in a mental loop, overthinking the same problem or a mentally draining story over and over again, feeling the same way, the same old emotions, which may be dragging you down. You may already know that if you want to change your life or change a particular situation, your first challenge is to control your mindset. And in order to do that, you must first take control of your thoughts. However, before you can control your thoughts, you must understand the science behind thoughts, how they function, and how to use this automatic function of thoughts to take control of your mind and empower your life. You will understand why negative thoughts can be hard to stop. You will also understand why some thoughts seem to control not only your mind, but your emotions as well. Once you understand this, you will be able to control the direction of your life, as well as how you feel on a day-to-day basis. There is a magnetic nature to thoughts, which explains why it can be so hard to control them at times. The idea of thoughts having a magnetic nature implies that thoughts attract similar thoughts, creating a feedback loop that can either reinforce or transform our mental patterns. Just like magnets, thoughts can either repel or attract other thoughts, leading to a chain reaction of ideas and emotions. When we entertain a particular thought, it automatically triggers related thoughts and emotions. For example, if you start thinking about a joyful memory, the mind, like the algorithms, will recall other joyful and happy experiences, which will then amplify your overall sense of joy. On the other hand, if you dwell on a negative memory, those memories can attract more negative memories, creating a downward spiral of emotions, which may lead to feelings of depression, sadness, hopelessness, and anxiety. All this leads to more negative thoughts. This is what's called thought chaining. One thought can trigger another, similar thought, leading to a cascade of ideas. This interconnected nature of thoughts is essential for creativity and problem solving. However, it can be damaging to our mental well-being when we are stuck in a negative mindset and we haven't learned one of the most valuable skills of controlling our thoughts. Recognizing the magnetic nature of thoughts is crucial for controlling not only our thinking, but our emotions as well. Have you ever tried pulling a pin or some metal object away from a strong magnet? Were you aware of that invisible, yet very forceful pulling sensation it had towards that metal object? This best describes the magnetic nature of our strong emotions on our mind. Our emotions lock us into a strong magnetic atmosphere, which can be hard to break, until we first introduce a new thought pattern. The next time you find yourself ruminating on heavy, energy-draining thoughts and emotions, follow these 5 steps. 1. Start by identifying the thoughts and feelings you are having. Ask yourself a few questions such as, why am I having these thoughts? 2. Also identify your emotional state. Ask yourself, what thoughts am I having, which is leading me to feel the way that I am presently feeling? By asking yourself these questions, you interrupt yourself from overthinking as you break up the thought chain. The more you question yourself, the more power you gain over your mind and its pattern of thoughts and emotions. 3. Now that you have interrupted the mental process and identified the nature of your thoughts and feelings, ask yourself, how would I rather this situation go? How would I rather feel? What is a more optimistic way of looking at this situation? How can I choose to see a more positive outcome? These questions further drive the mind into a new landscape of thoughts and ideas. 4. Now ask yourself, what specific thoughts hold enough energy to support how I would rather think and feel? Make a list of at least 5 to 7 proactive power statements. You can write them down or memorize them in your mind. It is key to note that you cannot stop the thought chaining effect, nor can you stop the magnetic nature of your emotional energy. These are a natural phenomenon of the mind and energy. You can, however, break up the thought chain which does not serve you by consciously creating one that does serve you. 5. Now finally, in this fifth step, you are now ready to apply the process of conscious and deliberate thought chaining. Choose the power statements that you listed in step 4, designed to redirect your thoughts to a new thought chain. Start by repeating those statements in rapid succession, like a mantra. Repeat this over and over for about 2 minutes or until you have broken up that mental loop of negative thoughts. When you do this, you are taking full control of your mind, your thoughts, and emotions. After the first 2 minutes, you will feel your mind naturally expanding into new thoughts and ideas, all benefiting from the introduction of new thoughts and the chain reaction which naturally occurs. At any given time, you can deliberately choose joy, you can choose creativity, interrupt feelings of anxiety or feelings of fear by introducing a new magnetic thought chain. You could say to yourself, "Everything is working for me. I let go and trust that everything will end well. My reality will always unfold based on where I place my focus. I let go of fear and embody trust." These statements will lead the mind to thoughts and feelings of courage and hope. You are in total control. You just need to start the direction of your new thoughts by building momentum. Your mind will help you along by linking a new chain of thoughts and feelings. Soon enough, you will be magnetically locked into a new mindset and thought atmosphere. Please like, share, and subscribe for more mental techniques.